Hey, hello, Stephanie Zima here, Healthy You, as you know, because I am live today in our group. Now, having said that, hopefully this is all going to work the way how I'm deciding, or how I'm hoping. Hi, Esther, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Thanks for hopping on. I appreciate it. Can you smash a heart button for me real quick to just make sure that you can hear me, because sometimes I have some problems with my microphone. I just want to make sure you can or you cannot. Yes, can you hear me? Yes, no, no, yes, no, one of the two. I don't know. Anyway, okay, I'm hoping you can hear me. It looks to me like you can. So I'm going to go ahead and start cooking. Okay, so today I'm going to do the chicken and some asparagus, and I'm going to do some of that stuff in the air fryer, and I'm going to show you guys how to make that really quickly happening. The asparagus I'm going to put into the oven so that I'm going to be able to just walk away for a minute on it. Hang on a second, I have to let out my dog, because the moment I start doing something else, everybody else is going to want to do something. That's just how life is. Anyway, I am going to start my little toaster oven here on the side, so that can start going. And then I'm going to now put you down here so you can see what it is that I am doing. So I'm going to start with the chicken. So I hope you all have a great Monday. Everything is going great and you're doing well. You had a great weekend. This week in the Healthy You is going to be a little bit heavier with the content, and it is because we are talking about shame. We are talking a little bit about what can happen when you have food sensitivities, you know. And I hope that if this is going to inspire people to possibly reach out and invite other people as well into this community, because dealing with the shame and dealing with something that that is perceived as shameful, right, can really cause a big effect on somebody. So we want to make sure that we are having a welcoming vibe in the group and really helping people through the yucky feelings of shame, of bloating, or like this. I mean, I can imagine, right? I personally didn't have that problem, but I can only imagine when you are somewhere in a social function or whatever, and then out of the sudden you have to go into a public restroom and you have a full-blown diarrhea attack, right? I mean, that's just, like, I know myself, like, you don't like to go in public places and stuff like that. So it's kind of a little weird. Anyway, okay, long story short, here in this group, we don't discriminate. We all have some kind of a situation going on, and that way we can all do it together and we all feel better too. Okay, long story short, chicken. Whether or not we're living a new lifestyle. Hi, Polly, can you hear me? Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me fine? I'm always worried that nobody can hear me. I gotta find a way to check that better. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna use the chicken, some kicked up chicken, and oh, you can hear me. Okay, great. Okay, good. Thank you so much, Polly. Thank you so much. When is your birthday? Was your birthday yesterday? Was your birthday today? So today your birthday, the 7th? Is today your birthday? Is today your birthday? Did you say it was on the 7th? No. Was it yesterday? It's coming up. When's your birthday? Drop it in the comments. I want to have a drink with you. When it's your birthday? Okay. No, not today. I have to look it up. I'm horrible with birthdays, just so you know. I don't know why I have some kind of mental block with birthdays. It's really an area of growth for me. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna put Your son's birthday is tomorrow. When is your birthday, Polly? It's coming up. Message me. I know it's coming up. You said that before. Okay, so we're gonna season the chicken a little bit, and now I'm going to put some grain-free flour, the cassava flour, over it, just to kind of like coat it just a little bit, okay? Make it a little bit more crispy. Now this is a grain-free flour, so if you do happen to have digestive issues, that is very good for you. Like this will not have any impact on you. So, and if you have diabetes, this flour is not different than other flours, so you got to be very careful. This one has, 31 grams of carbs for a quarter cup. So I'm not even using a quarter cup, right? I'm just using like maybe a teaspoon or so of it. Okay, so you want to make sure you coat your chicken nicely. And then we'll throw that into the air fryer. You can also, actually, if you don't want to make it in the air fryer, you know what? Am I going to make it in the, yeah, I'm going to make mine in the air fryer because it goes faster. But if you don't want to put it in the air fryer, you can just put it on your baking sheet together with your asparagus in a minute, right? But for me, I'm just going to put it in my air fryer right now because I know the kiddos are hungry and I have a doctor's appointment with the dog. So I'm just gonna throw that in. And yes, I'm going to crowd this a little bit, you know, just because, but I will flip it over in a little bit. So I'm going to get that started, and then I'm going to flip the chicken and swap it, okay? So right now I'm going to put it in. And I'm going to use the setting for the chicken. Which one is it? Okay, so it'll be 20 minutes in there. Now, if you guys have any questions whatsoever about the cooking, right? Make sure you pop it down here. You are my inspiration. Aw, birthday, March 30th. Okay, so I have time. Oh, gotta put it on my calendar. I have time. And thank you so much. You guys are also inspiring me to show up better. So anything you guys can do and tell me, that helps me also. Okay, so here we go. And it helps me show up better for you guys and serve better. So that's the idea, right? All right, so here we're gonna spray our baking sheet. Now, asparagus, guys, is a really cool vegetable, okay? Asparagus is something that some people hate and some people love. And I truly believe that asparagus is just good when you make it different ways and you try and see what you like. Some people like it steamed, some people like it baked. I do not like it when it's too mushy, I would say, right? Then I don't like it. But if you make it in the oven like that, I think it's really good. So rinse your asparagus out. Just cut the edges off, the ends of it, and then we're gonna spread it out like so. Okay. And it's going to be super simple. And this one is going to take a minute longer because these are fairly thick. Okay, so you kind of have to see how long it's going to take. So what I'm going to do with this now is I want to make mine compliant with my plant paradox meal. Like I cannot eat on my diet, on that special diet that my team and I are doing, we are not allowed to eat dairy. No dairy, no grains, none of that, because that is a group of people who are having digestive challenges, I want to say. So let me get my stuff together here real quick, 1 second. So yeah, we have some digestive things going on. So we are eliminating some of these trigger-provoking foods, right? Such as dairy and grains and lectins, for example. Lectins are also bad for you. But we are also not just cutting out things, you know, and the purpose of this whole new lifestyle really is for people to recognize that it's not having to be an end. If you don't feel good, if you like, you know, whatever, if you have diabetes or if you have digestive issues, anything that requires you to change a lifestyle. Often we feel lonely because we are isolated, right? Everybody else gets to eat that pizza. Everybody else gets to do other things, right? And we are the ones who have to sit on the sideline and feel weird, right? Isn't that the case? Hi, Anna. I was thinking about you today. So isn't that the case, right? That's often what's happening. But in reality, guys, this is not what's happening, okay? Now, I'm going to use Himalayan salt this time. Okay, I'm going to put some salt on it. And I'm going to put some pepper on it. Some lemon pepper. And then I'm going to take my goat cheese, Meader cheddar goat cheese, which is obviously not dairy. And I will put some over there, so make it compliant. But yeah, so we have these things that, you know, we have this mindset that we need to miss out on things, when in reality, you guys, we are the ones who have a better lifestyle. We are the ones who are actually really treating our bodies well, right? Because none of these foods that everybody's eating all the time are really, really good for you. Okay? I mean, think about it. There's 89 million people pre-diabetic. Where's that come from? From the great food everybody else is eating? No. You want to be different. You want to be eating the way how we all are eating because you love yourself. Don't you? Don't you love how I sneak that in? Okay. So like that. So like this, we're going to pop it into our oven, 350 degrees. And we're going to let that go. Now, I will, in addition to that, will probably, let's see, what am I going to feel like today? I'm going to do some noodles. Am I going to do some noodles with that? Or not. No, I'm not going to do some noodles. I'm actually, you know what? Tell you what. I'm going to do some rice. Okay, so we're going to do some rice, some white rice. And I'm going to put that in my pressure cooker. See, I always decide as I go. It's because my family is sometimes unpredictable. Sometimes they like to eat something and then sometimes they don't. And then I have to change. But this time I want to make rice. So I'm going to pressure cook my rice right now. We'll put that to the side. I'm going to use my rice cooker. Move this over, pop this in. Okay. Yeah, because rice can take a long time. And I do know I have other rice in the freezer, but I'd like to eat some white rice today. So, okay, I'm going to make 1 cup. That'll be, well, I'm going to actually make 2 cups. And I'm going to use 5 cups of water. Now, when you pressure cook white rice, this is healthier for you and better for you than when you don't pressure cook it. So the Plant Paradox diet is really, really, really beneficial. The problem with the Plant Paradox diet is that people who are not already having a clean gut having a really, really hard time sticking with it. But that's why we always talk about the tools like we're using, right? We're using our supplements because the supplements are helping you to make this transition, especially like the probiotics, for example, right? To help you make that transition because they're helping your body adjust. Okay, so I'm going to have my rice function. It is 15 minutes, but I want high pressure, not low pressure. Okay, it says no pressure. How can I change it to high pressure? Okay, so 15 minutes on high pressure. It won't make it. Okay, I'm gonna make it on 12 minutes. It is the rice function, I guess, is on low pressure. I don't know why, but okay, never mind. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, guys. So, hey, Polly, thank you so much. You're such a sweetheart. I love it. Yeah, so that's basically what it is, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna just wait. My asparagus is in there. My chicken is in there. I'm going to swap it in a minute. My white rice is going to happen. And then depending on what my family likes, some of them they like sauce, some of them they don't like gravy, most of them they don't like gravy, but usually we put a little bit butter on the stuff, or like the ghee, and then that works out pretty well. So I hope you guys found that helpful. If so, make sure you link arms. Remember that it's always better when we come together and we celebrate food. Food does not, and healthy food does not mean that you have to be alone, or that you have to miss out. It's actually quite the opposite. And when you change your mindset around this, when you start realizing that you're actually treating your body and helping your body and loving yourself first, so you can love others second. And better, okay, always oxygen mask first, right? We seem to forget this often. But yeah, that's basically what it is. We have to make sure oxygen mask first, and that's when we can help others. And now I just popped like it was too many electric devices. Apparently, I just popped a fuse. So I gotta go take care of that. So it's always fun, right? It's always something in my house. It's either fire alarm. Yes, Polly. Okay, please call me. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. You know where to find me. Let's make that happen, okay? Because I really do think that would be very, very beneficial for you to do the one-on-one. Really, I really think that would help you a lot. Because that's what is important. First, oxygen mask first, okay? And then helping others, and especially people like you, Polly, who are very, very kind-hearted, always thinking about others first, right? It is vital that you learn how to take care of yourself first. Because what's going to happen if you don't is you are going to burn yourself out, and then everyone else that you could benefit and that you could impact will not have anything from you because you burned yourself out, right? It's important to learn how to take care of yourself first. Okay. All right. Talk to you all later. See you all tomorrow. Bye.